What up, everybody? It's Sinny, and this is Gems of War for PS4. And today I want to show you my best team of 2018. We have right here the best team of 2018 in my opinion. It is Mountain Crusher, Glaceon, Apothecary, and King Bloodhammer. Basically a Doom Skull team with a lot of brown. There's other teams that are, some people may say are better than this, but this is the most consistent all year for me. It also uses your hero class, Doom Skulls. It's hard to defend against, but you use your Mountain Crusher. I got it +9. Use Titan class, so you're a giant hero. Fully traded, it's 11 brown, +9 Mountain Crusher. It explodes 19 random brown gems, so that'll get your mana up like really fast. It has +1 attack, +2 attack, +4 life, +2 attack, +2 attack. Create a dust storm, which we need for our brown. We need a lot of brown. Gain 4 armor, always nice. Gain 2 more attack. Give all brown allies 2 mana. That's great too. So that's what you get if you have a +9 Mountain Crusher, which I would recommend. And then the traits for the Titan class, which is the class you want to use, is Giant Bond. Allied giants gain 2 life. Big, gain 1 life on 4 or 5 gym matches. Giant Lord, all giants start battle with 50% mana. So your Mountain Crusher will start with half of its mana already. So you just need to match like 1 brown gem, and you'll get a barrier and all your mana, then you'll be able to explode a bunch of gems. For the talent tree, you want to, first of all, on the first one, you want to do Ferocity. That'll give you more attack. Impact is okay, it will stun the enemies when they hit you, but Ferocity is more useful in that it works more often than that. Stun is cool, but having more attack, you're going to be using Doom Skulls and attacking a lot with your hero, because you're going to be having your hero in the first slot, so you want to gain that 4 attack, so I would recommend Ferocity. And then for the second talent, I would recommend Hammer Mastery. Counterattack's pretty good too. You'd get more attack for counterattack there, but Hammer Mastery, you'll gain 2 magic if using a hammer, and we are using a hammer. So we want to do that. We'll explode more gems that way. Counterattack, you gain 2 attack when you get damaged or something like that. But Hammer Mastery, we will explode more gems, and you'll get more mana for your other troops, so I recommend that. For the third one here, what do we need for the third one? All brown allies gain 3 armor. That's the only useful one on this, on the 10th level talent. Actually, all yellow allies gain 1 magic is good for some teams, but not for this one. So you want to do the Stone Circle. All brown allies gain 3 armor. For the next talent, you don't want 4 armor for each Dwarven ally. That one's useless for this team. Gain 1 glory in PvP battles, useless for this team. Storm Aura is the one you want to pick. Create a dust storm at the start of battle. So that's going to make more brown gems fall, which is what we need. And then Rock Solid is the best talent in the whole freaking game, so definitely pick Rock Solid. You definitely want to get down to this talent. For this team, you need this talent. It's going to gain a barrier when you match brown gems. And you're going to be matching all kinds of brown gems. Your hero's in the first slot. He's going to have barrier up almost the whole time. It's awesome. That's the best talent on this whole tree. So you definitely want Stone Mastery. You're going to have a barrier up every time you match brown, and you're going to be matching a lot of brown. So everything else, not worth it on this talent level here. I don't even have my Titan all the way fully leveled to 100, but if you do, I would recommend Fortitude here. Immune to stun, poison, disease, death, mark, and devour. And I'm working towards that. I think I'm like level 85 or something, so I want to get there. I'm not even all the way leveled up on my Titan, and this team is still awesome. So for the second slot, we want Glaceon. Glaceon is a legendary troop, Daemon monster with 20 brown and purple. You want it fully traded. It's insulated, immunity to frozen, ice armor, reduced damage from skulls by 65%, and rancor, gain 3 attack when an enemy matches skulls. So he's in your second slot because he can reduce damage from skulls by 65% in case your hero dies. And then he also transforms yellow gems to blue and transforms red gems to doom skulls and freezes the strongest enemy. So he's immune to frozen, and he freezes the strongest enemy when he casts. So the other team's going to be frozen, he's not going to be frozen. And he's going to be turning doom skulls, or red gems to doom skulls. Next we have Apothecary, a dwarf. You want it fully traded with Stoneheart, gain 1 life for each brown ally. Merchant, gain 25% bonus gold from battle. And Fortitude, immune to stun, poison, disease, death mark, and devour. And for that one, the brown gems is the first trait's the most important. You're going to transform a selected mana color to brown and cleanse all allies. So that's where you're going to get all your brown mana from, and you're going to be able to cleanse your whole team with this troop also. So that's your mana generator. And then bringing up the rear, we have King Bloodhammer. He's an undead dwarf, 16 red and brown. He has Dwarf Bond. Allied dwarves gain 2 life. Undying, immune to poison, disease, and death mark. And Dwarven Doom, summon a Doomstorm when an enemy dies. So you want that Doomstorm along with your brown storm also, your dust storm. So you're either going to have Doom Skulls falling or brown gems falling. His attack is deal 24 damage to the 2 strongest enemies and transform all blue gems to Doom Skulls to boost the damage. So this team basically is going to be transforming red gems into Doom Skulls and blue gems into Doom Skulls. So whatever one is going to give you an extra turn is the one you're going to pick. And then your Mountain Crusher and your Apothecary are going to be getting you the mana you need to do that. So that's the team. I do +2 brown as my banner. That's just what works best, I think, in my opinion. You could probably use some other banner that's +2 brown and minus something, but let's take this team out and for a test drive here. And like I said, there's other teams like the Divine team. Somebody could say that's the best team of 2018, but that team got nerfed pretty hard. So at this current moment, I think the Doomskull team's better, but for a long while in 2018 the Divine team was the best. But this is just my opinion, and this team hardly ever loses, so this is my best team of 2018. So what we want to do first is match some brown gems. So now we have Barrier and we have our Mountain Crusher. Just like that, just matching one brown gem. So let's go ahead and cast Mountain Crusher. It's going to explode 19 random gems. So now we have Apothecary and Mountain Crusher, and we got it's our turn again that quick. So we can look at Apothecary here, find some brown gems to match. Let's go ahead and take that extra turn there. Let's find some brown gems that'll give us an extra turn. And with Apothecary, you want to try to match purple gems. You want to try to turn purple gems into the brown. You want to try to choose purple or green as the color you transform. We want to save as many red gems on the board as we can. We want to save as many blue gems on the board as we can. You don't want to pick blue or red, so you want to pick purple or green. So I'm picking purple here, I think. Or yellow. Sometimes you can pick yellow. Yellow's the third choice, but it's a distant third because your Glaceon's going to transform yellow into blue for your King Bloodhammer. So you kind of want to keep yellow on the board too, but if you can't transform green or purple, yellow is the distant third that you could, decide on if you can't do green or purple. So there we had, we transformed red into Doom Skulls. That gave us an extra turn and killed their first troop. Here we have another red right here. That'll be an extra turn if we use Glaceon. He turns red into Doom Skulls. And right here we have blue also. We could transform blue into Doomskulls. Went ahead and did red. That also transforms yellow into blue, so that helps out King Bloodhammer. So now we have blue right here. We can use King Bloodhammer and transform that blue, and we'll get an extra turn. And he'll also do 22 damage to the 2 strongest enemies. So that's more damage on top of the Doomskulls. Right here he's going to transform. Boom, another extra turn. 3 troops dead already. Here's Glaceon. We're going to transform red into Doomskulls right here. So you're seeing how this works right already. We're transforming red and blue into Doomskulls and getting extra turns for it. Boom, already won. That quickly, with me showing you, going slow, explaining it, it went that quickly, and I wasn't even trying to go fast. And that's a 3 trophy battle. I got 64 PvP points. So this isn't just one trophy or 2 trophy PvP. This is the highest you can do. 3 trophy PvP. The hardest PvP you can do. So here we have another one. 3 trophy. It's a revenge battle, so they've beat my defense team before, or whatever revenge means. So let's try it again. This should be harder here. 3 trophy revenge battle. So we got an extra turn. Go ahead and take extra turn. Then we're looking for brown, of course. There's another extra turn. Gotta take that. But you always want to be on the lookout for brown, because you're gonna get your barrier and you're gonna get your mountain crusher. So we're gonna match these reds to drop the cascade down for the brown. Now we have our mountain crusher up. This is kind of a divine type team we're facing here, sort of. They got a half. They got Ubistet and the divine weapon, I think. Use mountain crusher to get our mana. Now we have King Bloodhammer and Apothecary ready to go. So let's see what we're gonna do here. We don't have any blue we can get an extra turn with, so you don't really. Sometimes you do use them even if you don't have an extra turn, just to see what happens, but only when you really have to. So here we have Apothecary. We have green we could do. See green right here. We're going to transform green into brown. So that's our, green and purple are the ones you want to transform if possible. So now we also have Glaceon up. Here's a brown extra turn. I don't see. Go ahead and take your extra turns. Now we have Bloodhammer, blue right here. That's going to be an extra turn. We're going to transform this blue into Doomskulls and do 24 damage to the 2 strongest enemies. Boom! Killed their first troop. That easy. Right here's Glaceon. We're going to transform these reds into Doomskulls. So big damage. Boom! Killed another troop, and it's still our turn. Okay, so right here we have Bloodhammer again. Blue, we're going to transform blue into Doomskulls right here. Bang, 3rd troop dead. Still our turn. Still our turn. Alright, what do we got here? We don't have Bloodhammer up, or we could do that. Let's see. Transform purple into brown with Apothecary, and it'll cleanse us too, so we'll get rid of the death mark. All cleansed up. Got both our attack troops up again. We have Bloodhammer and Glaceon, so we can choose either one. Usually you want to do Glaceon whenever you have Glaceon, because he makes more blue for King Bloodhammer. So usually if you have them both up and they could both get an extra turn, you want to do Glaceon first, because he'll make even more blue to make it easier for Bloodhammer to make even more Doomskulls. So you see there, another 3 trophy battle. That was, pretty simple. We're getting extra turns. We're nailing them with Doomskulls. So yeah, this is my best team of 2018. Let's show it one more time here. Another 3 trophy battle. This person has 11,000 some odd score. I only have 9,500 or something like that, so they're 2,000 points ahead of me on their team score. Let's match purple there. That's an extra turn, might as well. And we're covering brown, purple, green, blue, and red. So we're covering a lot of colors. We mostly use brown, but you could say another team that's pretty good this year is Infernus teams. But that's a mythic. This team uses no mythics. No mythics. We got 2 legendary troops, a hero class with Titan, with a weapon that's easy to get, and apothecary. So this team has no mythics, and it's better than any team with mythic. So it's arguable that, you know, their other teams are better, but I mean, if it's not divine and if it's not Infernus, you know, here's blue right here. We'll turn these blues into Doomskulls with King Bloodhammer. Well, let's do this extra turn first. Blues right here. 4 in a row. Doomskulls. Damage. Bam. Killed another troop. Just that easy. Extra turn there with more Doomskulls. They've only got 2 troops left. This is a 3 trophy battle with no mythics. I'm not using any mythics. And this is the best team. I hardly ever lose with this team. If you just play it the way I'm playing it, you'll be okay. Sometimes you have to take a chance. If you have nothing else, if you can't get an extra turn, sometimes you just have to use Glaceon or Bloodhammer and hope that the gems explode and fall in your favor. But there we go again, another 3 trophy win, 64 more points for going way up the PvP tiers easily and fast. We got a Soul Gnome that time. 3 trophy, 64 PvP points, and you win quickly. If I was trying to go as quickly as possible, I could probably win the battle in 30 seconds to a minute. Easy. So that's that team. That's my best team of 2018. Mountain Crusher with Titan, Glaceon, Apothecary, King Bloodhammer. And here's an extra team for you. My second favorite team this year. It's a gold farming team. Gives you extra gold if you need to farm some gold. Put on your dragon armor. You got Greed. He gains gold equal to my life. Gain 18 life. Gain an extra turn. So he'll give you a bunch of gold just for, and he'll get an extra turn. So you want to cast him whenever he's up until you have 200 gold. He gains 2 bonus gold on 4 or 5 gem matches, explodes a brown gem at the start of battle, and he starts battle with full mana. So this is just a bonus team for you, my second favorite team. It wins a lot. It gives you a ton of gold. You can beat 2 trophy battles pretty much every single time. 3 trophy is like so-so, about 50-50. Cedric, Sparkle Sack, starts battles with 50% mana. He's stealthy, and you gain 100% bonus gold from battle. So that's important. Make sure you're fully traded on both these teams. You gotta be fully traded. He pulls the last enemy to the front, charms a random enemy, and summons 1 to 3 bomb bots. So Greed's gonna get your money up, give you an extra turn. Cedric's got the money bags, 100% extra gold. And then here's the main damager of the team. Cedric does a little damage, and he also summons. We have Bronze Lock Pistol, fully traded, Titan class. Giant Bond, we already said all this stuff. You start battle 50% mana. Bronze Lock Pistol deals 26 damage to an enemy, destroy 5 random gems, and it's boosted by a gold collected. So Greed's going to give you more gold and an extra turn. That'll make the Bronze Lock Pistol destroy more gems. If you have it fully leveled up, it gets more armor, more attack, more magic. It destroys a random gem, burns the first enemy, and deals 5 damage to the first enemy, and you gain 10 gold. So that does even more damage on top of what it says here. Deal 26 damage, plus 5 damage to the first troop, plus it burns the first troop. You still want to use Ferocity for your talent tree. And you could use a different hero class, but Titan's so beefy. Actually, you can do Chaos Storm, sorry. It'll just create a random storm. Because you're not going to be in first slot here with the Bronze Lock Pistol. You're in third slot, so Ferocity doesn't work. We don't have a mace, we don't have a hammer, so we'll do counterattack. We're going to do Thunder Fist. All yellow allies gain 1 magic. That way Cedric will do a little more. Storm Aura, same thing as the other team. Rock Solid, same thing as the other team. And Stone Mastery, same thing as the other team. This team is really good for farming gold. And it's really good for doing like 2 trophy, 1 trophy battles. I do 3 trophy battles with it all the time, and it wins about 50% of the time. Probably more like 75% of the time. The last troop is Egg Thief. She has Greedy, gain 2 bonus gold on 4 or 5 gym matches. She has Stealthy, and she has Agile. She destroys 9 random gems, boosted by my gold, gain 10 gold, and summon dragon eggs. So you have 2 summoners, a bunch of gold, put on your dragon armor, you can farm gold, do 2 trophy battles. My second favorite team. So, there's my best team of 2018. Please subscribe if you haven't, like if you have, and share and tell a friend, please. And I'll see you next time. Peace.